Commercial. We're trying to save you money too. We're going to head over to John Summers, who's standing by with another great deal in our 12 Days of Christmas promotion. John?
Thank you, Linda. Yes, we are celebrating another installment of our 12 Days of Christmas, and recently Linda herself was able to visit a location called Smooth Solutions. Let's take a look and get ready for a great deal.
You know, it takes a lot to get me out of the studio, but 12 Days of Christmas and some of the wonderful opportunities we're going to introduce you to certainly does on a day like today. We are here at Smooth Solutions Medical Aesthetics, this wonderful medical office in Williamsville, with an opportunity for you. It will be unmatched anywhere else. I want you to come on in because we're in an operating room with Dr. Jack Bertolino. Hi, Dr. Bertolino. Come on around. Very good, thank you. And this is exciting because this indeed is an operating room in your facility for something that is called Smart Lipo. I don't think this is done anywhere else in Western New York.
Well, the technique is called lipo selection, and we employ two tools to do it. We're going to be talking today about lipo contour and body sculpting. And just to keep our honesty with our audience, this is not an operation and this is not an operating room, but this is a suite that we're in a position to lipo someone and contour their bodies with no anesthesia and no downtime.
Wow, and I understand you can do this. It's minimally invasive, anywhere from the neck down to the ankles. That's pretty impressive.
Yes, in the right individual, we can these days do these miraculous things with these two tools. And the tools we use are Smart Lipo Laser and VASER Lipo Selection, which is ultrasound.
That's exciting, too, because it's minimally invasive, very little downtime. The results are fabulous.
And you're awake for the whole procedure. The results are somewhat instantaneous, and then part of it comes over time as the skin adheres more to the body. But it's the technologies that we have today that allow us to do these kind of things.
Dr. Bertolino does a host of wonderful skin services here. And when you log on, you're going to learn about the interesting tools that he uses. Everything is really, so to speak, cutting edge. I mean, it's really medically forward here. And I think your patients say it all. They're very happy with the results. And as you say, they're right back to work. And they're feeling better about themselves, and that's what it's all about. That's
the whole thing, and we can do things today that are relatively quick and relatively easy. This apparatus right here is
I'm going to move over so I can see.
Is the VASER ultrasound. This particular device works with tumescent liposuction. And what it is a tumescent fluid is a fluid that will go and anesthetize the fat plane. This way, the individual is awake and knows exactly what's going on. Once the fluid anesthetizes the fat plane, and this is done by making, obviously, small incisions, then we can go in with high-definition ultrasound, emulsify the fat safely without hurting any organ system, gently aspirate the emulsified fat into these canisters, and with the heat that's generated, cause the skin to collagenize over time and adhere more to the body, so there's not that redundancy. We then employ Smart Lipo Laser from Cynosure. This is the only 18-watt Smart Lipo in the area, and we're very proud of this particular device because with the energy that this device can give off, we can really collagenize the skin so that redundant skin after liposuction adheres more to the body and gives you a better form or a better contour. The whole thing is done wirelessly in this room. It's done under very aseptic conditions. That we are all gowned, gloved. Everything is autoclaved and kept sterile. We prevent as much of the possible complications as we can, but these are safe, FDA-approved devices.
Well, it's wonderful. You also have a couple of other rooms here that are totally equipped for other services, and I know we're going to talk a little bit about the fractal service when it comes to laser and some great results there.
Yes. What I'm going to show you next is something that we're very proud of. We brought in the Pearl Laser and the Titan skin tightening device by Kutira. And these are now different wavelengths and energy sources that compete against some of our competitors in town that have Fraxel and Thermage. As I said, the wavelengths have changed over the last year or so, and we are now able to do facial resurfacing and skin tightening with 1 to 2 treatments versus the other modalities that take 3 to 4.
Wow, you have a professional staff, a doctor always here on the premises, and you're offering something that cannot be offered anywhere in Western New York. It's fabulous, and what we want people to do is go to your website and look up all the services that you can have here at Smooth Solutions. It's wonderful. And because it's 12 days of Christmas, you know what that means? That means we have something special for you. We're going to be able to, for you, to be able to buy a $50 gift certificate for yourself for only $25. So it's $50 in services for only $25, but only for the very first who log on. So go to our website, find out more, and keep watching AM Buffalo because it's the 12 days of Christmas, and that means it's going to be the holidays for you. We'll be right back.
And as Linda said, our 12 Days of Christmas continues. You go to WKBW.com, click on the 12 Days of Christmas, and look for all of the great deals, including Smooth Solutions.